What a lovely crowd we have today.
How nice is that?
Very nice.
Little live audience. And they just keep clapping. They never stop. And look at that. And they listen very well. Ooh. Yeah,
Look at you.
You do that every day. Okay, well, welcome here to CT Style. I'm Ryan Christopher.
I'm Marisol Castro in for Teresa Dufour, and another day of CT Style. A lot going on.
Yes, of course, 4th of July is coming up this weekend. It's Friday, TGIF. Are you guys excited about that? Yes, and I'm sure you are at home as well. We want to give a little shout out to our fan of the day. She is a big fan of ours on the Twitter.
On the Twitters.
Yes, so we want to give her a little shout out. Thank you for watching every day.
Beautiful
and,
picture.
You can be our fan of the day as well. All you have to do is connect with us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, send us a carrier pigeon, whatever you want to do.
Smoke signals.
Yes.
Neon sign.
You
like that one?
I love the diversity
like
of all the ways to contact us here at CT Style. Now, of course, 4th of July is this weekend,
Yes.
Mari. And where do you think the most patriotic place is to celebrate?
Oh.
You're from the Bronx. Do you think New York City, possibly?
Yeah, the Grand Concourse on 189th Street. I have no idea.
No idea, huh?
No idea.
Okay, well,
Martha's Vineyard?
No, not Martha's Vineyard.
All right.
The answer is Virginia.
Of course, the birthplace of
Hello.
our presidents. Apparently that tops Wallet Hub's newest list of patriotic presidents. Did you know 8 presidents were born in Virginia? Did you guys know this? I did not.
They're all shaking their head, yes, so they're apparently historical experts.
Well,
over there.
they're smarter than you and I are.
Yeah, well, that's true. We already knew that.
For the first U.S. leaders, the namesake of one of those presidents, Washington State, ranked 2nd on the patriotic list.
All right. Washington takes the number 2 spot, followed by Colorado. And take a guess where Connecticut falls. What do you think?
17.
1744.
Oh.
But that's okay. There was one state that didn't beat us, and they're at the bottom of the list. I think you're familiar with this state.
My birthplace?
New York.
New York.
Aren't you so proud?
I'm very proud of being from the Bronx, New York, and I'm sorry it's not
about
very
that?
patriotic, but it is home to the winningest team of America's pastime.
New York Yankees.
Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
I think all the Red Sox fans at home just changed the channel, but we don't need them anyways. Now, apparently, this research was included based on military engagement in the state, along with volunteer rates and voting habits for civil education requirements. Pretty interesting. Now, of course, with the 4th of July coming up this weekend.
Going to the beach.
Going to the beach.
We'd like to.
But it's kind of scary lately.
I gotta be honest with you.
Sharks.
Every other day we're reporting on a new shark attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently these sharks are hungry.
Yeah.
They're testing the waters. Shark attacks are on the rise. The average number of attacks across the country is anywhere between 30 and 40. But according to the International Shark Attack File, first of all, who knew there was an International Shark Attack File? At the Florida Museum of Natural History of all places. Okay, so apparently we've already seen 23 attacks in 2015. We're just getting started.
Yeah, no, we're just getting going here.
One in Hawaii was fatal.
Yeah, I know.
Usually, here's how I understand the shark, all my years studying sharks.
Yes.
You know, they say you have a bigger chance of getting hit by a car.
Or lightning.
Or something like that, right? Like a shark, you know, they're hungry and then they realize, oh, I don't like the taste of that.
And then they just go away.
But then you're minus a limb.
Right, yeah, that's
not
a good thing.
That's no good.
No.
North Carolina has seen 6 attacks.
6, that's quite a bit.
Yeet.
And a shark expert says the state usually sees only 1 or 2 per year, so they're definitely increasing. And they're also saying it's due to the increased salt water in the Carolinas. It may be attracting more of these sharks. But one piece of advice, people say they're going to the beach. Well, go to the beach. Don't go in the ocean.
This is true.
Right? Just saying.
Just hang out.
We'll stick with the Katy Perry dancing sharks.
I love those guys.
Wasn't one of them like a model? He had a whole popular
They always
thing.
are.
Yeah, yeah.
They always are. Yeah.
Figured.
Speaking of Katy Perry, she's up to her usual tricks.
Yes, she's trying to buy a convent of all things.
I don't know why that makes me laugh. Why does she want to buy a convent?
It's a little bizarre, but the singer wants to buy a sprawling Los Angeles property formerly owned by the Sisters of Immaculate Heart of Mary. How about that?
Interesting. She's the court documents say that the Catholic Church's Archdiocese has already signed a deal, but apparently there are 5 nuns at the convent. Apparently they've signed a deal with a local developer.
They're tough. They're very entrepreneurial. But one of the sisters told the LA Times that Perry met them and they didn't know who she was. So then they Googled her and found her videos and they were not impressed.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I have never seen a Katy Perry video.
Yeah.
I mean, I have.
You have. Well,
they're busy praying for our souls.
Wait, you're not a nun?
I'm sorry I had to break it to you this way.
Geez, all right. Now, lawyers are filing paperwork in the contracts to figure out what's going on over there with Katy Perry. Now, speaking of stars, stargazers enjoyed a rare treat in the night sky earlier this week,
cool.
Marisol.
Can't really see it, but apparently Jupiter and Venus.
There it is.
They are, oh wow, that's very cool. You can see them, they're visible to the naked eye, known as the double star.
Yeah, astronomers are calling this phenomenon a conduction. It only happens about once every 8 years. And the display was a culmination of a month-long dance, drawing the two bodies closer and closer together. And in reality, they were separated by millions of miles. But to us,
isn't that crazy? It looks like inches, right?
Pretty wild. And apparently, many astronomers are saying that this was confused by the Star of Bethlehem in the Bible. So kind of interesting. But speaking of other things that we'll be seeing here in the sky this weekend, some fireworks. Are you guys excited for some fireworks this weekend?
Speaking of fireworks and Katy Perry.
Time for